Hi everyone, welcome on board to Helper.tv.
It is a clear and known fact that there are some Nigerians. I mean, some of them hold dual nationality, and there are some Nigerians in Niger Republic. I'm talking about those, basically, most of them are from the northern part of Nigeria. They are resident in Niger Republic. They have appealed to the federal government, to the government of Bola Ahmed Tinubu to facilitate their evacuation and return them back home before any possible offensive against the coup plotters by the Economic Community of West African States forces to restore constitutional governance. The Nigerians who spoke out said the appeal became necessary as to avoid being caught up in the line of fire and to avoid a repeat of what happened in Sudan, where many Nigerian students were trapped when fighting broke out between the government forces and the rebels. Those in Sudan, 99.9% of them, just to be fair, are still from the northern part of Nigeria. They are calling up the president to do the needful, to either put a pause to the strike or totally, just take hands off from the strike. And even if Nigeria takes hands off from the strike, other countries are ready to go after, like Cote d'Ivoire, they are ready to go after Niger. So it's not about Nigeria alone, although Nigeria is the financial backbone and military backbone of ECOWAS. The same happened in Sudan, like these Nigerians in Niger have reminded the president. It happened, and a lot of students were stranded, and there was so much, panic and chaos. The same happened in Ukraine. I do understand that there will be no flight zone and no one will be ready to risk. And moreover, Nigeria does not even have that reliable air force that can fly that distance. Not to talk of Nigerian Airways. It is not possible. Just imagine if Nigeria is Nigeria as it should be, like how it started in those years. Nigeria would have told Ukraine, told Russia, listen, we want to move our own out. And they will send in special forces or something like how the US does. But look at what we have. We don't even have constant electricity. We don't have any of these things working as it should. So we cannot even talk of the government sending in special forces to, safely bring back home students in Ukraine back then. And in Sudan, not to talk of now Niger, that is just a border to Nigeria. From the look of things, these Nigerians will remain trapped. The border, I don't know, it's been closed somehow. The border has been closed between Nigeria and Niger. And Niger itself, the military, they've issued a no-flight zone. If you dare try to fly over their sky, regardless of where you are coming from, even if you don't have a part in whatever, you will be struck down. Your carrier or aircraft or whatever it is will be struck down. That is there. So it means that these Nigerians cannot fly from Niger. I mean, Nigerians cannot fly from Niger down to Nigeria, and it will be very much difficult for them to move around trying to get out of Niger. Nigerians are not stupid. The military are not stupid. They do understand the use of human shield also. Same like terrorists often would, but they won't come up with it in that manner. They will just say nobody's going to move in and out for security purposes. And by so doing, the Nigerian government cannot easily strike Niger. And one will wonder, who are they going to really strike? Are they going to strike at the military bases? That is one. Are they going to strike at the military bases? Striking the military base will riddle and crush the military might of the Nigerians. I mean, their army, their military. Striking it will, reduce their, any form of reprisal attack. It will just bring it down. That is a known fact. And once they, in quote, bring in their constitutional governance, they will still have to do the needful to provide weapons back to them. It's a terrible thing. Not to talk of it's going to be collateral damage. That's just the truth of it. That's the truth of it. Now, those Nigerians there are talking about they are apprehensive of being subjected to xenophobic attacks by Nigerians in retaliation of Nigeria's role in rallying other ECOWAS member states to reject the unconstitutional change of government in which the coup plotters overthrew President Mohamed Bazoum. There are a lot of comments, people are saying this is a needless war. A coup was peaceful and successful. Not a single millimeter of blood was shed. Now, peacekeepers want to bring war and shed blood. What kind of thinking is this? Simply tell the coup plotters to draft a timetable of when the country will be returning to civilian rule. Simple. The citizens of Niger say they do not want war and they don't want Bazoum. It's as simple as that. They say they do not want the wicked, parasitic influence of France or any of the Western country. They say they don't want them anymore. So what else are we talking about? What is going on here? What is going on here? I am not a supporter of war in Niger, regardless of whatever military coup or whatever thing that is being, the song that ECOWAS is ringing to our ears. We care less about it. We know that the reason most of them are worried is because they are afraid that such will be repeated in their own country. Ghana president is afraid. He's afraid that such could be repeated in his country. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is also with one eye open. They are all afraid that this could happen in their country. So they believe that the best approach is to use force, and by so doing, they will be, somehow, they will be able to caution any coup plotter or anyone that wants to use this revolution of a thing, using military coup as a means to it. Maybe this will kind of caution them that ECOWAS is powerful, ECOWAS is strong, ECOWAS will do this and that should anyone try to destabilize government. But when you look at the truth of it, when you see deeper, you realize that these countries are fighting for their life. They are fighting for their life. Look at Niger with that uranium and many other elements, natural resources that they have that can be used for nuclear weapon in the West and also to power their plant, electricity plant. Why will those that own these resources be in penury? Nigerians are so poor. Look at their country. Just some few people are benefiting from these resources. And of course, we know those people. They are those that France have told, don't worry, we'll keep you in power as long as you do what we want. Such a shame. Like and share this video, subscribe to this channel. See you in the next update.
I say a very big thank you to those who have taken time to subscribe to this channel. And if you're yet to subscribe, kindly tap on that subscription button and also the red bell icon so you will be notified whenever videos such as this are uploaded.